What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I want to welcome you to today's live stream. Right now, still waiting on some people to get here. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna get started without further ado. Okay. Um, so again, welcome to the Sensational Gent. I am the Sensational Gent. My name is Sean C. And today we're going to talk about a couple things. Okay. So today we're going to talk about how basically I started this title. It was going to be another title. Okay. The title was supposed to be completely something else. All right. But where I came up with the idea of today's video was I had a buddy visit me recently. So the title of this live stream today was supposed to be how I broke my friend. Okay. So he came over and he visited me. We had served together many years ago and we've been friends for a very long time. And so it was good seeing him again. And if you ever watch this, buddy, hey, it was good having you here and everything like that. But yeah, look. So I was talking about how I broke my friend. So we're gonna talk about my quick time with him and how I don't want any more visitors in Vegas because it's affecting me a little bit, not in a bad way. I'm just kind of making jokes about it. Okay. The other thing we're gonna talk about today is the bad weather. You say, what bad weather? We'll get into that when we get there. And then the last thing I want to discuss briefly is the end of summer. Now, normally I bring in memes of the week to show you guys. I'm not going to do that. I want to keep this live stream at about 30 minutes. I might not even keep it that long until we get some people here. And then, but today, we're not going to do memes of the week today. However, so we're not going to do memes of the week. Again, we're going to talk about the times I've had recently. We're going to talk about some weather stuff, and we're going to talk about the end of summer. I'm going to try to keep it brief for everybody watching, just because there's another live stream that I want to watch. Some good friends of mine, they scheduled it at the normal time that I have, which is usually 5 p.m. So sorry about that. And still don't have anyone in here. Okay. So as people come into the live stream, I'm going to go ahead and I will do some shout outs as soon as we get more people in here. But I'm going to just get right into it. Okay. So no more visitors, please. As I talked about when I first started the live stream, I said that I had a buddy who showed up. We've been serving together. We served together a long time ago. So there's a long relationship that I have there. Okay. And with that being said, hi, Karen. So, like I was going to say, right, the buddy had came through and he was visiting. And so, he was like explaining, like, we're older now, right? The thing about it, I got to give you some backstory real quick. So back in the day, right, I'm the youngest of our own crew, but I always got us to the next place. Hold on real quick. I'm going to stop here. I don't want to get too deep in the story. Real quick shout out. We got Karen M from the House of Chill. Thank you, Karen, for showing up. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Like I said, this is not my normal time for my live stream. This is not the normal time, so it kind of sucks. I scheduled it at that time because I figured that's about the time where most people are home or able to watch these live streams. So I really appreciate you being here. And so anyway, I'm gonna just quickly tell you the story. So my buddy, and when I was younger, I used to always want to go to the next club, the next party. I always knew where the next spot to go was. So here it is. Fast forward, my buddy visits here for a couple of days, and he tries to warn me. He says, "Hey, I don't really go out like that anymore." And I was like, "Well, you're in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like this is Vegas. You don't have much of a choice. If you're gonna come visit me, I'm gonna take you out. But we wound up hanging out that night, and we left the normal club, and then we wound up like running in, meeting new people that want to hang out with us. So we went to the after hours place. We get out of there. I mean, it's bright. I mean, you come out and it's light, it's daylight, okay? And then the other thing was we get out of there, it's bright, and then we go to another little spot to get some food. But you could also have a drink or two there. So we didn't get out of that spot till almost what? I think 8 a.m., something like that. All I know is I didn't get to bed till about 9 a.m., 10 a.m., something like that. I also had worked on a video, so it was like 7 a.m. So I also had worked on a video and stuff like that. When I got done, I edited a video after being all night long. So we slept all day. I got up early that evening, and my buddy stayed in bed all the way till midnight. Yes, the next day. Okay, so the title of this was supposed to be "I Broke My Friend." He was like, "I can't hang like that no more," and he was like, "Hey, is there anything to do right now?" I was like, "It's Vegas. There's always something to do." Anyway, so the reason I'm saying no more visitors, please, there's a reason. It's because he had a point. And the point being is that I've had visitors here for like the last month and a half. So I've been spending a lot of money. I've been going out. I've been having a great time. I've been doing my thing. And it gets a little tiring. I love you all, but I need a break. I'm sure my liver needs a break. But it's all in good fun. I appreciate everybody's visit here, but please, there's only a couple exceptions, but no more people visiting Vegas for a little bit, okay? Give me a little rest, give me a break, all right? The next thing I want to talk about real quick is the weather. I mean, what is going on? Now, listen, we say, what weather? There's nothing going on in the country, but there is always, right? There's always, like there's some fire, and about a month or so ago, there was some flooding up in New York. Here we have a drought, and not a drought, but like the heat is affecting things. Now, look, I've lived in 7 different states. I've been to hundreds of cities, and in the 7 states I lived in, a few of them I spent significant time in. I'm talking 3 years or more, right? In a number of places. So with that being said, it used to be you could predict weather on a dime. You know what I mean? Like you knew what the weather was going to do at a particular place at a particular time. And now I just feel like you can't predict weather patterns anymore. You can't really tell what's going to happen. When you knew when it was going to rain, the rainy season, or you knew when it was going to be hot, you knew the exact month where it was going to start getting cooler. We aren't seeing those type of things. You know what I mean? So what's up, Neil? Hold on real quick, man. Let me go ahead and we got Neil. I have a story to tell up in the house. Make sure you, if you're watching this later or you watch this pre-recorded, make sure you go check these channels out. And you have a story to tell. Carrying them house to chill. You will not regret it, right? Yes, the weather is too unpredictable right now. You can't tell what's going to happen. Now, look. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I saw this and I was like, this is some disturbing stuff. And look, I don't want to sit here and, debate whether there's climate change or not, but something is wrong. If you're old enough to know how weather was very predictable on a dime, you know something is off, okay? And I got a conspiracy theory about this, okay? Actually, before I get into my conspiracy theory, I want to show y'all something. I want to share my screen with you all. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with here. Satellite images compare Lake Mead's water level in 2020 and now. Now look at this image, right? This is Lake Mead, right? Hoover Dam is off of it and everything like that. Just look at this image. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch it up real quick. Look at that. So this was 2020, May, right? I'm gonna switch that thing up whenever it decides it wants to do it. Well, if you saw that previous picture, right? If you saw that picture, I might have messed it up. I think I broke it. But if you saw that previous image, I mean, it was downright disturbing. Like the water level shrunk in Lake Mead is significantly lower around the whole basins. Hey, okay. Let me do another shout out. We got Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast. How y'all doing? Thank you for showing up. Just so y'all know, okay, look, this thing, now it wants to show the water level in the images. Just so you know, Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast has a live stream that's coming up at 5 today. That's the time I normally do mine, but they have such a the show that they have today. I think you're going to be at like Disney or something like that. There's some type of event going on at Epcot or something like that, right? For your live stream today. Let me know down in the comments if you guys hear me. Okay, so let me undo that. So yeah, here it is. It's just they used to be able to predict weather on a dime, and I'm just feeling like I can't. It's unpredictable right now. You know what I mean? So, so I have a conspiracy theory. Look, this is not me like tinfoil conspiracy theory. I wanted this to be funny. Okay, I wanted this to be kind of interesting. So bear with me on this one. All right. You notice of recent that you have all these billionaires trying to go to space. And the last tax cut we had was like one of the largest distributions of wealth to like wealthier people, right? They got the majority of the last tax cut. So what if rich people are trying to milk everything dry so they can afford to be on the space jet that gets out of here when this world is uninhabitable? I'm just saying, that's tinfoil. How tinfoil is that for you? I'm just saying. And it's funny, okay? Have y'all ever had experience where something you say ends up being like a pop-up or some type of a commercial or something? You brought up something and it's almost like they're listening. They're listening, right? So just as I was coming up with this topic, tell me why I didn't just see today before I even did the live stream. It was, what's his name? Bronson? What's the rich dude from Virgin Mobile who just did the space travel? There is an advertisement on YouTube, or I think it was YouTube, where this guy is saying that he's going to have a couple people, right, going out to space to allow normal people to go out into space. You have to, sign up and get it. But why are they all trying to go to space? Now I get it. Billionaires try to outdo each other. So that could be a coincidence. But if I'm going to go real tinfoil hat on you guys, there's a reason why they're trying to leave. They're trying to leave us behind. They know it's jacked up. They know it's beyond reproach. That's why I don't think they care. There used to be decorum and stuff amongst the thieves, if you will, and now there's not. Pretty much everybody's on edge, and I think they know something we don't. But that's just me. Let's see what Karen says. There's definitely something shady going on. I'm serious. Like, why are they so obsessed on going out into space right now? You know what I mean? Like, but it's always under the guise of we're doing this to make everyone feel better. We want to explore space. Like, think about all these years that have passed, and what do you say? It may be bandwidth. What's that? What's going on there? But anyway, let me finish my thought on this. I'm just being silly about this, right? Like, don't take that serious. I don't sit here and do conspiracy theories to the point where like I need a tinfoil hat. I'm not trying to go there, people. That's not where I'm going. And the last thing we have is the end of summer. I can't wait. Now I know a lot of people wish they had summer because they're off and stuff like that. You get to be naked and walk around and not have to worry about clothing, as much clothing and stuff like that. Feel the heat on your skin, feel good and do things. I live in Vegas. I live in the desert. It is hot as hell. When I get in my car, I'm doing a right? Like I'm doing that dance, you know what I mean? And I gotta cut the car on, let the AC go. But guess what? The AC don't start working until the car is moving, which is really true for most vehicles, right? But some vehicles get cold, whatever. There's no cold here. There's no your car getting cold. There's no your car feeling better. Okay, it's hot as hell, right? You will burn this, you clean burn the skin off your leg, okay, sitting down in the car with some shorts, thinking you're gonna survive Vegas heat. So most of the time I just stay inside during the day because So the good thing about the end of summer, other than the heat, I get to dress up in different clothes, put on my leather coat again, put on some boots, which I wear boots anyway, I don't give a shit, right? But we have football back. You guys may not watch football. I do. Can't wait. I'm excited, even though my team has some issues. You say, who's your team? It's New Orleans Saints, just so y'all know. Who that? Okay. Who that to everybody? Okay. And I'm glad that football is back, just a distraction. I haven't really been watching sports lately. But honestly, I'm just tired of being hot. My bills are the worst during the summer, right? Obviously, right? Your cooling bills haven't been this bad this year. But I'm just tired of being hot. You know what I mean? So if you got any questions down there in the comments, throw a question up and I'll go ahead and we can discuss it, whatever. I was keeping today's video pretty light. I don't intend to go too long because, again, I want to watch Flour, Eggs, and Yeast. I want to watch y'all live stream today. So I didn't, like I said, normally scheduled for 5, but today I was like, nope, I'm going to do 4. I'll keep it short, keep it simple, keep it sweet, just have a little fun, joke around, right? As I sip from my Captain and Coke in my cup, I'm going to get my buzz so I can watch my cuz. Hey! But yeah. So yeah, this has been an interesting week. Like I said, I had a visitor here. If you just joining or you haven't seen it, my boy was here. I served with him in the military. Ironically, the very first boat we served on was the USS Nevada. And I'm living here in Nevada for the first time in my life, right? For the past 3 years. So I just thought that was ironic that I hadn't lived here before. I had never been here before until I moved here. And it just so happens to be the state of the namesake of the boat, my very first boat I served on, very first submarine I served on. So it's pretty some interesting stuff there, you know what I mean? So him and I go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. And again, I used to be the troublemaker, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, where's the next party? Let's get to the next party. And I think I broke him. Yeah, he pretty much slept all damn day, all day, right? And then we didn't get out till late. So tonight I'm actually going to a party. This will probably be the last party I go to for a while. But I have a party I'm going to at Blue Martini where I used to work at. And they're doing like Christmas in July, but they missed the July. It's August now, obviously, right? So I'm going to go to that tonight. So I have a lot of things I'm going to be doing tonight or just over in general. And then like I'm trying to hook up with Neil. I have a story to tell Neil. Him and I are trying to get together. Hopefully tomorrow we can do a collaboration, and that's probably going to be the Friday video. If we can make that happen, that'll be Friday's video that I'll put out at the normal time of 1400 Pacific Standard Time, right? And so I'm looking forward to doing that. Look, for the next live stream, it'll probably be a little bit more organized. I'll have better topics to talk about. But the thing that I want y'all to know is if you get a hold of me ahead of time and you want to jump onto the live stream, I can send you a link and you can get on. And I'm only going to extend that out to other content creators. so that you know, when I normally have the topics, we have a more robust discussion. I knew I was going to keep it short today, so I just kept the topics all light and stuff like that. And what's going on with y'all life? I want to know what's going on with you. Leave us something in the comments so I can know what's going on with y'all real quick. Because for me, like I said, this is a weird transition time. You know, you got a lot of for you all that are parents that are watching this, maybe you got kids that have to go to school and stuff like that, and you know, this is real. You know, like some people's kids are going into school for the first time in a while, right? They've been doing distance learning and stuff like that. So there's new challenges presented with, you know, or there was challenges presented with having distance learning. And I think a lot of these kids need to get their ass back home or get back their ass back to school, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, my smart kid, he could not concentrate at home. Actually, I gotta tell you all a quick story about this. My son is very smart. I'm not exaggerating how smart he is. I mean, we've been debating, me and my ex been debating on whether he should get advanced a year because he already plays with older kids anyway. But at the same time, you're still talking about when he graduates, him being younger than he should be. So, you know, like, do you stunt his development that way? I don't know. We don't know. Okay. But I will say this. The little effort smart. Okay. So what he would do is he would get up in the morning at 7 a.m., right? Come downstairs, get some breakfast like he was getting ready for school. You go up, right? And then you think he's in school all day. And then, you know, he'd pop back up sometime in the evening for dinner. And, you know, he would say his goodnights and goes to bed. And that was his day for distance learning, right? He did his little homework or whatever. That's not what was happening, people. What this little dude was doing, okay, what my dude was doing was this. He'd get up at 7, come down for breakfast, eat a little breakfast. Hey, I'm going to school. He'd go up, he'd go back to bed, okay? Then he'd get back up later or maybe pop down for lunch and then, you know, pop back down for dinner. And then he would play video games like pretty much all night long. And then he would, you know, maybe take a nap, get up for school, come downstairs, he repeat the cycle. That's what my child did. Yes. So, do you guys hear me? You guys hearing this stuff? Just want to make sure. So, yeah, like these kids, like, look, there's some things that distance learning, I'm sure, has exposed about the school system, right? It's also exposed some things about work where, you know, now you got people now that can work from home. You got people now that like don't have to go into a physical office. And you know that corporations are all about saving money. So if they can send you home, but you can also spend more time at home, I think that works out. I don't think, yo, let me give a shout out to this dude right here. I didn't think he was gonna show up, brother. D. All right, y'all. Now I also want to talk about somebody, a blast from the past, okay? That's my boy. We grew up together. I mean, I'm talking about like young as hell. I think, Derek, you've been knowing me since like 10 or 11, right? So we got decades of relationship. I don't want to give how old I am and your old ass is, okay? But so that's my homie there. We grew up together in New Orleans, or at least on the West Bank of New Orleans. And it's so good to see you in the live stream, brother. I appreciate you. But man, so amazing. I appreciate that. So yeah, my son was a trip, right? Skipping school and stuff. And I think that, again, there's some things that's been exposed about the pandemic, but in true meaning, in true form, to what this show is about, which is living your best life. If you guys go to my, you got to look at it on a computer though. I think I changed, you know, you have the banner, and I was looking at my banner, and this will be great for all you content creators, right? You watch these shows that tell you about what you should do to correct your channel, to make it better, you know, your thumbnails or this, they say this is why your channel may not be growing. And one of the things I noticed was I had my banner, the Sensational Gent, up there, and it didn't give you a sense about what I was about. Now you have the little the little box, you can put a video in there. So I put my sensational intro video, which I think I'm gonna have to do that one over again because I've changed the channel since then. I think it still applies a little bit, but I'll have to check it out. But on the banner, you don't get a sense of what the channel's about. So up in the banner, I think I put motivation, humor, living life. And I think that sort of encapsulate what this channel is about, right? It should be motivating, stimulating, tantalating, tantalizing, all these things, all these adjectives, okay? All these adjectives, okay? That's what it should be about, all right? And then the other thing it should be about is humor, right? Like anybody know me, Derek, you've been knowing me forever, right? So you already know your boy liked to clown around, okay? Actually, I was probably way sillier when I was younger, Jesus. And then the last thing, living life. And so that's the adventure part. That's the things you see me do, right? That's the things that y'all see me put on screen to do, okay? And I hope you guys appreciate that. Now, I had a brilliant idea for a video. Actually, I got like a number of video ideas. I got so many videos to make. Jesus, I still got to make another fitness video. Please, if you want some fitness tips and ideas, I started another channel, which was actually my original channel, but it's called Sensational Fitness and Wellness. Get over there. There's some great tips. I've been doing this for 20 years where I've been helping people, motivating people to reach their fitness goals, including myself, right? Derek can tell you. Derek, man, you up in there, you know all about this. Man, I was skinny as hell, right? I was always athletic, but I was pretty skinny. Right? And so Derek has got to see the evolution of how your boy got swollen and all this stuff like that. I've been doing this for a long time, okay? So I know what I'm talking about. I help people lose weight, help people reach their fitness goals. I've just done this for a very, very long time. Even before I got out of the military, I told my guys, there's no way y'all gonna beat me. They're like, you all old and stuff. I'm like, man, I ain't that old. I can still take y'all. I can still do it. I was still dunking a basketball before I left. Before I left the military, oh my God, I was rehabbing a sprained ankle, and I'm on the basketball court, and I had this fast break, and I thought it was just beat. And I saw the officer that always guards me, like 6'1", I'm 6'3", 6'4" on a good day, and he tries to move over, and all I knew is I had already cocked back and raised up because I've been working on this ankle. I've been doing box jumps. I've been doing everything to get back in shape. And I jump up, and it was just disgusting how I slammed on this dude, and it was so bad. Even they say no dunking on the basketball goal. And even the dude that is watching over the gym, even he had to clap. God dang, you got dunked on, son. Okay. So listen, check out that channel. It has a lot of good information. I'm behind on my video. So today's Wednesday. I'm gonna try to have another video out on the Sensational Fitness and Wellness on Friday, at least by Friday. There's no way I'm gonna have it done tomorrow, especially if I'm gonna try to collab with Neil. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that tomorrow, but I will try to have that video out on Friday for both channels. I'm gonna have to try to make 2 videos in 2 days. So we'll see how it is. The collab will be easy to cut up and get on there on Friday, but I want to make sure I want to make sure I'm consistent on the fitness channel so that I can help you all that are out there. And the video I'm gonna make as I'm talking about carbohydrates. Won't be a long video, but you need to know, are carbs bad? Check it out to find out. All right. Eleanor, hey, how are you? It is great seeing you in the live. Thank you for being here. So if you don't know, Eleanor has a show, right? Make sure you get over to Eleanor Elaborates, right, to check out her channel, right? It's a variety show where she does a lot of things, covers, creates things, talks about things. It's a lovely show. Go check it out, okay? So that's another shout out there. All right. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. Don't leave yet though, but I'm not gonna hold you guys long. Again, Flour, Eggs, and Yeast has a live stream they're doing where they're gonna be at Epcot or Disney or one of those things. I want to see. So I moved my live stream back an hour just so that I can accommodate checking them out. So like I said, I'm gonna keep this pretty close to the vest here, but there was something else I was gonna tell you. See, that's the thing. You can't be here talking all the time and just be forgetting stuff because it's not cool. It's not cool at all. Oh yeah, I was talking about the show. So make sure you check out the Sensational Fitness and Wellness. Okay, so I will try to get some videos out. But some video ideas I have that I'm gonna throw on you guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. All right, hold up. All right, this is what I want. All right. And then first of all, Eleanor says, thank you, I appreciate it. Yes, Eleanor, if you come to my live stream, I always shout out everybody in the live stream. I want to say thank you all for being here because it is you guys that are making the channel. So if anybody comes to my live and you go ahead and make a comment, I will shout you out. So that is something that I do. Neil says, I'm coming to Vegas in the winter. Get ready. No, brother. Are you ready? Okay. The title of this show today was supposed to be I Broke My Buddy. Well, actually, that's what it was. It's I think I broke him, or I broke my best friend, or I forgot what it's going to be. He's not my best friend, but he's a good buddy of mine, right? A lot of people I'm close with. But the reason why I was going to title it that, Neil, was because he came here and he didn't know who he was messing with. Okay? He did not know what he was getting into. And let me tell you something. I want to make sure I make something clear. I'm not doing anything that's bad or any type of trouble. I'm just saying I'm a night person. Neil, I know you're a night person. I know you work late and stuff like that, so you might could hang. But a lot of people can't hang with me. You can't. You know what I mean? Like, I have more energy at night. I am not a day person. Okay. All I do is fly around and suck on necks and create YouTube videos, apparently. I don't know. Okay. And then merchandise with the cup. Yeah, I need to start. You know what? That's a great idea. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm about to have a meltdown. Something's about to happen. Don't leave. Go very quick. All right. I started using my phone as the camera for this, right? Started using my phone because it does a lot better than the other one. The video quality looks a lot better. What happened was the phone wasn't charged up enough for me to do a whole live stream. So I need to get my power pack. Oh, we're back in the business. Okay. I didn't want it to cut off midstream. That'd be pretty bad. Yeah. You know what, Neil? I'm working on my merchandise too. I've already talked to a dude, a good friend of mine, but he hasn't sent me his designs yet. And I wanna get the designs from him so I could do the merchandise and stuff. See, hold up. Sounds saucy. You hang out with me, it's pretty saucy. I mean, again, it's good fun. At this point in my life, I'm not doing anything crazy. I just hang out late. I don't even dance that much anymore, And then Neil says, I'm running from the cold. Well, it gets chilly here. I think people has a misconception about Vegas that it's going to be warm the whole time. And this is a desert. Deserts get cold. When that cloud cover leaves at night, it gets really cold here. Okay? So we're going to make it happen, though. I look forward to having you here, brother. Even though the title of this is I'm tired of people visiting Vegas, or no one come here no more. Y'all stop coming here. I need people to stop visiting. I need people to stop visiting because I just need a break. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little tired. Okay, baby, I'm a little tired. That's really what it all comes down to. I just need to rest my soul. You know, the mofo, remember, baby, you gotta rest yourself, rest your soul, baby. Your poor little heart need to be rested, and then need some time. And you just gotta heal. Okay, you need to stop all that rigmarole out there. Okay, you all out there and you're doing all that stuff. You need to calm down, baby. Okay, calm down. All right. Yes. So, yeah, no, look, I welcome everybody that comes here, and I try to at least see everybody, spend some time. And again, I'm trying to get with Neil, who's in the chat there, so that we can do a collab. Also on the 29th of August, I will be on another show. You all might know them. Normally they're here in there, but it's Brick Girls Go Stateside. August 29th, I will be on their live stream. They will be interviewing me. I don't know what they're going to ask me. A lot has changed. So the first time I went on Brick Girls Go Stateside, right? I went on there, did the interview and stuff. And then I had Mr. Johnson come out and they interviewed Mr. Johnson on that show. So shout out to Mr. Johnson. I know we haven't seen him in a while. I'd like for him to do a show, do one of these live streams. But, you know, I also want to, that'd be a good idea. Might have Mr. Johnson host one of these live streams. We got to do that. Let's see what Eleanor says here. Yeah, I get that. I had a lot of family time early this month, and I am enjoying some alone time now. Absolutely, Eleanor. I mean, look, it's not that I don't have a problem with someone visiting. I already talked to somebody now. They might be visiting me like next month, right? But even if I just have a little break, I haven't had enough time to myself where I can. I just need some time. I can't explain it no more. I'm just tired. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, Neil's like, yes, we hear you. All good, brother. Yeah, so it's there's an obligation, obviously, to make sure that when you have people over, that you take care of them, you show them a good time, or at least show them some spots they can go to enjoy themselves. I think that, you know, once you get older, you just kind of want to chill time and stuff like that. And I think that it's impossible to get, like, I don't know, if you come to Vegas and you chill, like maybe you are here for the heat, but it's hot. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. But I have look, I think the thing is with 2 channels too, it's very time consuming, very tough. It's tougher than I thought it was going to be. And I thought I had more time, right? Like I thought because, you know, I've taken a hiatus, I'd have more time, but I didn't realize how much I do research and how much I got to back away from it. So you're in the middle of editing and you get frustrated, you take 5 or 10 minutes off. Sometimes that 5 or 10 minutes takes something else. I might start doing laundry or do some dishes, whatever the hell. And then you just get, you know, you lose time. But isn't that the same with life? Isn't that the same with everything we do? Is like you always find time to not do all the things you need to do because there's just not enough of it, it feels like. Or you could be efficient with it and say, look, I'm dedicated to this time and that's what I'm going to do. That time is dedicated time. Okay. Okay. See what time it is. All right, cool. We're still doing good. So, but yeah, like the doing the 2 channels thing is just, it's just crazy. And then I have all these great ideas. Again, want to do a collab with Neil. The other thing that I'm looking at is there's a really brief comedy sketch I want to do. So I really want to do that one. And then there's another idea that I have, right? And maybe we can do a challenge where we can do all of our shows, do something like this. Okay. No, I'm not going to even tell y'all. I'm just going to put the video out. This last one, I'm not going to even tell y'all the idea. What I would like though is if you watch my video, I'll tell you what, because most of y'all are content creators that are in the live, the chat right now. If you're watching this pre-recorded, thank you for showing up. I'm the Sensational Gent. How you doing? But for you all that are content creators out there, watch my video, and then I would challenge you in that video to do exactly what I did and see if you can make it better. Okay? I think it's a great idea. It's going to, let's just put it this way. It's going to make me be very introspective on myself, this channel, and how I've changed my approach, right? It's just going to, so let's see what we got here. Ellen says, yeah, I am a person who really wants to chill and hang with someone. Lately, I see friends, and before I know it, 2 hours have passed. Yeah, I'm the same way. Obviously, you can tell, right? Like, you know, obviously, I'm pretty much, I'm an introverted extrovert. I think I said that correctly, y'all. I'm an introverted extrovert. What that means is I'm an extrovert, but I also like sometimes have to get away from people. Is that jive? Did y'all understand that? Did y'all get that one? I think that's right. Okay. But I can be around people and then the time flies. And that's the thing that I feel like. I feel like when I'm around people and we're doing things, time is flying so fast that I'm not getting done the things I need to get done. Okay. So we're having all this good time, but time is flying. I can't get nothing done. Okay. You see, I got 2 channels. I got responsibilities. Okay. That I have to take and do. Sometimes it gets a little difficult, get a little rough for you, boy. Okay. Damn, Neil, you had a damn great idea. I'm already drinking Captain when I'm on here. I might as well merch that thing and put on. I'm working on it, buddy. I've been working on it for a while. Like I can draw, but I have writer's block. I have drawer's block, writer's block. My sciatica, my bum shucker ruckus is acted up again. I'm gonna have to go and get that thing looked at. Okay. I'm also in a softball league. I don't know if y'all know that. I'm in a softball. No, not softball. I'm in a kickball league. And the thing about the kickball league is I can go ahead and film that on Friday when we do, and I have a whole nother video. Because, yeah, I say crazy things there. You know, it's good fun. I can clip it out. Oh, you guys that have been watching, my last video didn't get a lot of love, so y'all should check it out. But what I did was, all I did was just clip some things from the live stream. I won't be doing that this week because I didn't talk about any serious topics where I think it works well clipping. But I've been working on my pacing, okay? So I've been working on trying to pace it a little bit faster. And I've gotten some good compliments from that, right? Tell me what y'all think in the comments. If y'all saw the last video where I did like a clip of the live stream and I talked about planning and stuff like that, how planning for the future is what makes you successful, okay? Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet, but I paced it a little different. Watch one of my old videos, watch that video. The pacing is a little bit quicker. And, you know, look, this is the last thing I'm going to say, and I want to make sure that I see flowers, eggs, and yeast. I want to make sure I see their live stream, so I'm going to keep this brief here, but please don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. I love you guys. I love you all. I heart you. Okay. But I think as content creators, we're always trying to, I hope that we're always trying to improve. I know I am. And I know sometimes you'll just do what you've been doing because it's easier to keep doing what you do instead of saying, okay, I made this video, what could have been better about it? Whereas now we're just trying to get it out at a regular clip. I think at some point you have to say, especially for you all that's already monetized, right? You guys that are monetized, you're there. So you need videos to get the views, but you're at the monetization threshold. So I think your challenge is different than somebody that's trying to grow their channel. See, when you're trying to grow your channel, I think you need more content because you need the hours and you need more exposure, you need the views. But when you get to monetization, yeah, you obviously have to put out more videos or put out videos so that you can obviously get the views so you can get more money, right? Obviously. But wouldn't it be better to put out something that's high quality content, like just more effort, more content? I'm not judging because I don't know. But there's a thought. More time into one video that's longer, that people are going to watch longer than a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. I think you got to do both. But how do you juggle that with your life? How do you juggle that with regular everyday stuff? I'm telling you, I don't have the time. So I hope you guys, if you guys go watch the Sensational Fitness and Wellness channel, yeah, those videos aren't coming out but every week, but they take me hours and hours to make. They're harder to make. I thought it was going to be easier to make, but they're harder to make than my regular videos because I'm trying to make sure I get you guys the right information, not just me telling you what I've done, but I do research and I link that research down below, or articles and stuff that talks about exactly what I'm saying, right? That's like, I know the stuff works. I'm giving you the articles and the research so that you know that I ain't BSing. You know what I mean? I'm not just BSing. I'm not gonna make it up. right? And I think that's what takes longer. I actually put a lot of time into research before I do videos. And that takes a lot of time. So yeah, I know, but I don't know. I mean, there's a number of schools of thought, but this YouTube journey. Oh, thank you for everybody that's watching. Hold on, real quick. Today was my 101 episode. This is episode 101. I forgot to do the 100th episode. That was the last one. But thank you all for watching this evening. Today is the 101 episode of the Sensational Gent, this live stream right here. I could not have done this without you guys, without your guys' support and appreciation. And wow, like 101 episodes. Now, what's funny is between the two channels and between the stuff I put on Instagram, I've made a lot of videos, okay? But I will say this has been a little bit over a year for me to do 100. I kind of got set back when I went back to work. So I would have been, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Okay, first of all, let me put this up. So Eleanor says, thank you for doing the research. I really appreciate creators like that. Absolutely. Right? You don't want people to put out stuff and they don't put research. Go look at any video I did back in the past, right? Go look at even when I was doing dating and relationship advice channel stuff, right? Go look at those videos again. You don't have to watch the videos. Go to the description. Every one of those have articles associated with them, unless I was talking off the cuff. But most of the stuff, if I said something, there was article research done below. Okay. Karen says, congratulations. Thank you, Karen. Yes, 101 videos. Today is the 101 video, right? I've done more, but today is 101. And all I can say is thank you. The friendships that I've made along the way. Karen, I met you before I really got serious about YouTube, right? Because we were watching some other stuff. We were on, we were looking at, we would be in the comments of the same YouTube channel that we like to watch. And that's how I met Karen. And that relationship has been going on for a minute now. So I really appreciate your friendship and thank you very much. Okay. And Eleanor says, you are speaking my language as I am going into market research. Yeah. Look, now that I'm done with the first 100 and I'm done with the first year, you see what time it is, people. I just want to make sure my time is good. I don't want to miss the live stream. Okay. So as I go into the next 100 videos and the next year, I'm not giving up. I said I was going to do 2 years here. And I said 2 years and it had nothing to do. Making money off this would be nice because there's a lot of time I put in this effort. And it sucks when you put in all the time, effort, and the research. I told you I do a lot of research. I study a lot. Like I put in hours into making this a reality, and the video won't get no views. You know? And there's times where, like, again, you put in little effort and those are the best videos. And so, you know, I don't really, it's very confusing, but I will tell you that I've learned a lot from you all. It is you guys that I learned from. It is you all that, thank you, Karen. I really appreciate that. But it's you all that are here that makes it worth it. Okay. You know, like sometimes I might put out a video and I'm just preaching to the choir. All you guys are motivated people. So, you know, when you all see my videos, you know, it's like, well, we know this stuff already. I get it. I get it. Sometimes it's good to have it reiterated, right? I am like all for reiteration of principles. You get sad some days, right? Y'all get sad, you get down, you get depressed, you go in your feelings, you do all this stuff. Don't you need some uplifting stuff to hear sometimes to get you out of that rut, to get you out of your feelings, out of your space, sometimes we need things to get us out of our comfort zone. We need these things, right? So sometimes maybe hearing it from a friend, I am your friend. Won't you be my neighbor? Will you be my neighbor? Oh, I've always wanted to do that. So nice to have a friend like you someday. Problem is, When I move there, y'all move away. Just let's make the most of this beautiful day. That's fair. All right, I'm done. I'm done with that. Sorry. It was really hard not to want to do that. Okay. I grew up with that all my life. Mr. Rogers neighborhood and stuff like that. Okay. But let's see what Eleanor says real quick. I agree. You never can repeat things too much. Motivational YouTubers are the best. You know, I agree with you that motivational YouTube is actually really good. And motivation could be teaching and motivating at the same time. However, I'm going to propose to you something else different, Karen. I mean, goddamn it, Eleanor. Sorry, I saw Karen before, whatever. But I'm going to propose something to you different. I agree with you. I like motivational stuff. I like listening to stuff. I like listening to people that make me get fired up, right? To do better, to do more. But also, I'm a positive person. I think, right? I push myself very hard, sometimes way harder than I should. But people respond to the negative. If you've never heard the story, 2 channels is a lot. If you've never heard the story, right, of I got into my car accident. I always talk about this, but I'm going to reiterate it because maybe it might help you to get out of your rut. Maybe it might help you to think differently. And that's for not just the people that's in the live stream, I'm talking about people that are watching this right now. Okay? I was in a bad car accident, made me change my life. I started doing things differently. I started living my life, right? That's why I came up with Live Your Best Life. Started doing more hikes and stuff in Hawaii. I started just adventuring out and doing more stuff, all right? And out of it, I started my Instagram. This is before I even thought about YouTube. I started doing my Instagram. And on Instagram, I would have all these pictures and stuff of me doing these hikes, trying to motivate people. And I noticed I'd have my normal likes, you know, maybe 30 to 50 was about where my likes were at. Okay. And so all these years I'm doing whatever, right? Doing my Instagram, right? Said I'd never get on that crap, I'm on it. So I get on there, I'm doing all this motivational stuff. Then I move here to Vegas. And I go to an after hour spot, the one that I took my friend to, who I just broke, who came here and I broke him. We went to that after hour spot, okay? And that one night, I went in there, and there was a little person dancing on a worker, I don't want to call her a worker, a hex worker, putting voodoo on people and stuff. I'll let y'all use your imagination. But the point is, I posted that video on my Instagram, my personal Instagram, okay? That was up until, you know, the last year or so since doing YouTube, my most popular video, my most popular post. People respond more to the negative for some reason. I don't know why. And I think I saw some research on it, but I think that we're in a different place now where we like the quick likes, we like the quick views, we like quickness. We like the information to come fast. We want it funny fast. We want it this way fast. We want it this way quick. Okay? And what we have to realize at the end of the day is you have to understand that mentality that people are in a negative spot. So are you willing to go negative to get more views? That might be the way to go. Or are you willing to stand on your principles of who you are and do your show the way you want to do it? Now, you're going to have to do some things differently. We are all going to have to. I have to still get views and to grow the channel, obviously. But I'm also willing to stand on principle where I'd rather it take me a long time to get to where, you know, success and do it my way than to do it in such a way that I'm lost. And I'm not doing it for the enjoyment anymore. I made that choice when I started this channel, and here we're at 101 episodes, and it's all because of you guys. Let me see what's going on here. I got a couple comments down here below. Eleanor says, yes, my sister-in-law actually got in a Mr. Rogers book. Oh, okay. I'll ask you about that later. That's awesome. Neil says, I want my second channel to be opposite of my main channel. Absolutely. Look, I mean, if your 2 channels are the same, you're messing up. I think that Why do most people start a second channel? They realize that they have two conflicting ideas on their main channel, and the conflicting ideas on the main channel basically holds back both channels or both information. So that's one reason. The other reason is because maybe you found out like, yo, this one, I think I can grow this one faster. I just know more now. I can grow this channel faster. Maybe that's your mentality. Maybe it's because you found a niche now that you're more interested in, right? Maybe, I don't know. There's just a lot of reasons for it. And so I think you have to make that decision, but you have to be willing to put in the work, because that 2 channels, that second channel is a lot of work. I mean, I would show y'all the behind the scenes to the left of me, right? My little light that I created. I created this light on my living room floor. See, you're talking 101 episodes. Here you guys are here on my 101 episode. And I made this light. I made this soft light so that, you know, you just have that glaring light, that there's a little, right? And now like there's this tone. I took hours studying that stuff, how to make this light, how like it's good to have that contrast on your face, right? Because your eyes are attracted to that. It was just all one light source. I learned all that through doing YouTube. So, you know, this journey has been something else. Let's see what Eleanor says. Yeah, I've always done YouTube as a hobby. In March, it will be 5 years for me. Heads up, 2 minutes to Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast. Okay, yes, absolutely. Look, you guys, Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast, go to their channel if you don't know yet. They're going to be at Disney Epcot. There's like a big event going on there. The reason that this live stream here is at 4 p.m. instead of 5 p.m. was because of them. I'm going to watch their live stream right now. Next week, though, the live stream will be back at 5 p.m. East Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You be there. I'll have the topics and everything ready, and we'll roll. Make sure you check out the Sensational Fitness and Wellness channel. And with that being said, everybody, thank you for all my guests that have showed up here. Eleanor, Neil, Karen, Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast, Derek. Who else was in the comments? Okay. So I thank you all. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great week. And at the end of the day, live your best life.